Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? So today I'm going to continue the F1 2013 career mode with the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm really not excited for this. It's going to be a, I think it's going to be a shit show. I really don't like that track, to say the least. And yeah, yesterday we had a kind of decent race, I guess. I mean, it was the usual finishing P19. Unfortunately, um, there was no retirement, so we could only finish P19. Yeah, like Vettel won by, was it 30 seconds or something like that? Like he just completely obliterated everyone. He just steamrolled the entire grid. Started from second place, I believe, and he won. So yeah, he had a really good race. Mine was okay, I guess. But I think it's enough talk. I'm going to start up the game, and hopefully there won't be any issues with OBS, because unfortunately yesterday I kind of encountered a bug that made things difficult. Like for some reason I have the sources that I have in OBS that are grouped together, they were interfering with each other. So I don't know why it happened. I couldn't move anything in OBS. But hopefully today it will be fixed. It won't be affected. So let me just go to 3. Let's see if it functions as I want it to function. Yeah, I'm really not sure what was causing the issue. I never had this problem. For some reason, the game and the image that I have in the corner just pushed each other away. Like, I don't know. But it seems to be fine on my end. Yeah, okay, it seems to be fine. So, yeah, let's take a look at the standings. So we have Vettel leading the championship ahead of Hamilton and Raikkonen. Webber is 4th, Alonso 5th, Rosberg, Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg is having a really good season in the Sauber. We have Massa in 8th, Button P9 and Grosjean in P10. Massa had a pretty disappointing race at the Spanish Grand Prix. He had some sort of a collision with someone and had to do an extra pit stop and lost a lot of time. And eventually he only finished in P10, I think. So yeah. And then we have Perez in the other McLaren. Well, he's pretty close to Button, only 5 points away. We have Maldonado in P12, Jean-Eric Verne, Sutil, Gutierrez, Di Resta, Ricciardo, me, Bottas, Bianchi, Charles Pic, and Max Chilton is the Drivers' Championship. And this is how the constructors looks like. We have Red Bull, Mercedes, Lotus, Ferrari, McLaren, Sauber, Williams, Toro Rosso, Force India, Caterham, and Marussia. So yeah, for now everything is going fine. I'm just going to jump into the race weekend. Just hope I can finish the race without any accidents or anything like that. going to be difficult. So I don't think there is any R&D that I have to do. So let me just, yeah, there is no R&D. So I can just keep to qualifying. And yeah, there is no rain for the qualifying or the race. Red Bull 1-2 for the practice session. Okay. As usual, I'm going to wait until the last 5-6 minutes of the session to start doing laps. There is not much point to waste tires. And so far no one has gone out. Well, as I say, my teammate is heading out. And someone else is also on the track. Who are those? Okay, we got my teammate Bianchi and Maldonado on the track. They are going to be the first one to set lap time. And as usual, the team wants me to finish in P18, but that's not going to happen. Or maybe at this track it can, but I'm not sure. We also got Sutil and Jean-Eric Vergne on the track. But it seems like most of the drivers are still waiting to go out. But we can do 2 laps, so hopefully those laps will be enough to qualify P19. I don't think we can do more than that, but we will see. I'm also going to set up a slightly... Yeah, that should be fine. We actually got drivers doing laps now. On fast laps, I believe. Might be a lot different. I mean, the result of qualifying than it was in Spain. Very different racetrack. Okay, so far Maldonado has the... Well, as I say, it's actually the Force India of Adrian Sutil who sets the fastest first sector. We got more and more drivers heading out. It's going to be difficult to find a spot or time the lap correctly, because I think I'm going to get held up. There is just so many cars. Most likely will be held up by traffic. So Bianchi says the first lap, 1:18.440. But this gets beaten by Maldonado, 1:16.430. My teammate is slightly behind Bianchi. Then Sutil beats Maldonado with the first sub 160 lap, 1:59.29. Still have to wait a lot to actually go out. Waiting for the track to improve. 16 cars are out on the track, so there's not much point to go out. There is just way too many cars. Traffic will most definitely impact the result of the pole position. or in general it would impact the result, but since we can't get to Q3, it's kind of not relevant because, well, the game is just going to simulate a result. So, yeah. The Resta, the other Force India, steps into the lead. A bit over 1/10, quicker than his teammate Adrian Sutil. And we got Vettel is also on a flying lap. It'll be interesting to see. He's so far the fastest. But that isn't surprising. And yeah, he beat the time of Di Resta by almost a second. 1:14.888. We got the two McLarens on a timed lap. We got Grosjean, Gutierrez, and the others are all going out. So Webber, Alonso, Massa, Rosberg, Hamilton are still on their warm-up lap. And also keep in mind that I'm pretty sure the Force India is using the prime tires or the softs. Yeah, I think it is the softs. Meanwhile, Vettel is using the primes. So yeah, there is a massive difference between the pace of the car. And Button goes into second place, over 7/10 away from Sebastian's lap time. Perez is only P9. I think he most likely was held up. I think he was held up. Only 1:16.342. Raikkonen goes to second place. Vettel also improved on his lap time, which is 1:14.808. But we still have some... Yeah, so Webber is now the first. I mean, Webber has the quickest first sector. Hamilton, Rosberg are also on a timed lap. Meanwhile, Alonso is only 14th. Yeah, he was most likely held up by traffic. So this is what I meant. That traffic is going to impact the qualifying. That would be crazy if he ended up falling out of Q1. Or some big driver, like a top driver, like, I don't know, Rosberg or Hamilton or Webber would not make it into Q2. Perez did a better lap. He's now in third place. But yeah, Alonso needs to improve on that. Not going to be enough to get to the second part of qualifying. And he did not improve. Does look like it. 1:69.90. That is not going to be enough. So, for some reason, the two Mercedes cars went out and did one lap, and they came back into the pits. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with the standings. So we got 11 minutes remaining. A lot of top drivers are still don't have a actual lap time. Webber, Massa, Rosberg, Hamilton. And it looks like they are in the pits, so I don't know why they went out and did one lap. was kind of weird why they abandoned their first run. If Vettel still is in first place by over 7/10. Perez, Button, Di Resta, Sutil, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Vergne, and Grosjean are the top 10. Alonso is also in the pits, down in P14. If I can do a really good lap, and I mean the two Marussia cars are doing 1:18.371. So if I could go something like that, meanwhile the others can, then I actually get through to Q2. That would be insane. And of course, if I don't get held up by traffic. Vettel is also going out. Although there is just no reason to be honest, because he's so far ahead that lap time is going to be enough to get into Q2. Fernando is also out on the track. But everyone else in the bottom is in the pits. That's kind of surprising. Maybe the two Mercedes cars are having issues. The same can be said about Massa and Webber. Maybe my teammate is also going out. Yeah, he just went out to do his second run. 8 minutes. Hülkenberg in second place. That was a really good lap. Only bit, well, almost 3/10 away from Sebastian. But I think Sebastian is also going to improve. Alonso with the fastest first sector. He really needs to improve on that. In case the others at the bottom are going to improve, like Hamilton or Rosberg or Massa, Webber, he can be knocked out very easily. At the same time, 11 cars are on the track. 11 cars. Still waiting for the last 5 minutes. Okay, Sebastian improved on his lap time. 1:14.755. So the track is most definitely improving. Alonso also improved. He is up into seventh place. Almost a second away from the fastest lap of Vettel. Button is up to third place now. And I'm not sure why the other top drivers are not doing laps. I hope that game isn't bugged or something. That would be kind of lame, but at the same time it would be interesting if they all started at the back, like especially for Hamilton, because he's only 8 points behind Sebastian in the standings. So He's most definitely fighting for the title. And being so far at the back at Monaco is, yeah, it would mean that your race is kind of ruined. Alonso up to second place, Raikkonen P4. Okay, so I think I'm also going to go out. And see if I can actually get into the second part of the qualifying. That would be crazy. That would be easily the best qualifying result this season, as I never went into Q2 so far. Just hoping that there won't be much traffic. Oh my god, I hate this track so much. There is a few cars ahead, but I hope that they are on their cooldown lap or something. I got the understeer. It's crazy. I'm still going to make sure that I won't damage the car, at least on the outlap. And unfortunately none of those cars were... bro, are you fucking kidding me? I don't pay attention for 1 second. For 1 second. Yeah, I think it might be over. The repairs are going to take too much time. I looked away for 1 second. And I also lost one set of soft tires. Oh my god. Yep, it's over. And my teammate goes through. All I had to do is set a lap time and I just messed it up. Look at this. Webber, Massa, Rosberg, Hamilton did not set a lap time. All I had to do is set one lap time and... Oh my god. And my teammate goes through in 15th place. Ay 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 ay. I looked away for 1 second, bro. Whatever. Last place, Monaco. Really unfortunate, but my mistake. In the end, it was my mistake. You really need to be careful in the race because I'm pretty sure the damage model is also like higher than the vanilla game. Okay, so Vettel takes pole position ahead of Raikkonen, Alonso, then Grosjean, Button, Perez, Hülkenberg, Di Resta, Ricciardo, Gutierrez, Veny, Bottas is in P12. Well, that's a really good qualifying for him. Sotil P13, Maldonado, Bianchi, Pick, Chilton, Webber, Massa, Rosberg, Hamilton, and me. That's an interesting grid. Not sure what happened to the top teams ahead of me, but yeah. Hoping there would be a bit of a chaos or something, maybe a lot of crashes or accidents that could improve my outlook on the race. Can't believe he got into Q2. All I had to do is set one lap time. And I'm... It was an unfortunate accident, but... Okay. A decent start, but there is just no room to actually do anything. Going to take it easy. Don't want to damage the car. Yikes. Okay, there is some debris flying all over the place. Hey. Okay, we got more debris. Okay, we got Chilton ahead. Okay, I'm going to just nicely overtake him. Thank you. Oh. More, even more. Okay. If it keeps going like this, I think I might actually have a chance to score points or finish in a really good position. I think Chilton lost his front wing because he is losing a lot of time. The two Mercedes cars are fighting for P19. Okay, so far no damage to the car. Two drivers are already in the pits. Oh my god, I almost did the same thing. I hate this track so fucking much. It's insane. Okay, who is it? One of the McLarens. I think it's Perez. I couldn't get him. Well, that's a shame because he was in a really good position. Like P5 or P6. Unfortunate for McLaren. You have to P20 at least. I have to keep an eye on that corner cutting. I don't want to get a penalty. And of course the two Mercedes cars are being held up by my teammate. Not going to be easy for them to have a good race. It appears that Vettel is still leading the Grand Prix. Be really careful, because if I can complete a clean race, I can actually finish in a really decent position. Oh, come on, I went too deep again into the corner. And again, although it didn't give me a warning, so that's fine. Grosjean is the fastest car, the fastest driver. 1:18.974. Well, I'm doing 1:21. It's not a... I don't really have a lot of pace, but I don't really want to push it anyway. Okay, Perez, I think he lost his front wing. Yep, he sure did. So he has to pit yet again. Allow me to overtake, thank you. Up to P19, but Jean-Eric Vergne is really close behind, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Okay, the two Mercedes cars are still fighting. They have damaged front wings. Man, this isn't a good race for Lewis, especially, but of course for Rosberg as well. I mean, I might actually be able to keep Vergne behind as long as I keep it clean. It should be fine. It's close. It's really close. Luckily the AI does not try any sort of... and I got a penalty. It just can get worse. Got the drive-through, fantastic. What a horrible race this is so far. Not just the race, but the entire race weekend. Just absolutely the worst I had this season. I don't even know what kind of strategy should I go for. Maybe only use the prime tires after this. Try to go as long each stint as I can to retain, like, I don't know, retain the track position. Come on, just... oh my god. It's so difficult to keep the car on the track, it just understeers so much. Let's do the drive-through. Or are we going to... no, okay, fine. Well, I'm still not last, at least. Perez and I think that's Hilton, who is in last place. There is so long to go, like one of so many laps. It's not going to be a fun race, that's for sure, but I knew that already. I despise this track a lot. Keep going too deep into that corner. few more laps, and I think I'm going to have a look at the standings. To see how the race looks like. Yeah, Perez is obviously going to be a lot quicker than me. Really close. Oops, it's a slight tap. And of course Perez is the quickest, but he wasn't being held up by anyone until now, because he's being held up by me. So no more fastest laps for him. Okay, so far I could keep him behind. But once I have to pit, he's going to get in front anyway, so who cares? Maybe if there would be a safety car, that would be really nice. That would help me out a lot. Because as of now I keep falling behind the others, unfortunately. Oh, there is a front wing, someone. Maybe Vergne? Someone lost the front wing. Hey, careful. Oh, come on. Messed up again. Rosberg is now ahead. Someone went to the pits, but I can't see who. The next lap I will look at the standings. Is he going to overtake maybe? No. Wasn't fast enough in the straight. Okay, let's look at the race. So it's Vettel, Alonso, Raikkonen, Grosjean, Button, Di Resta, Hülkenberg. Oh no, Bottas is in P8. That is not good. That is really not good. Ricardo, Gutierrez, Sutil, Webber, Maldonado, Bianchi is in P14, Pick in P15, Massa, Hamilton, Rosberg, me, Perez, Van, and Chilton. Yikes. It would be really bad if Bottas finished in the points, because then he would overtake me in the driver's standing, so yeah. I'm sorry, Perez, but he's completely stuck behind me. As long as I stay on the track. That was really close to the inside. Oops, almost hit the wall again. I mean, even without damage, the car understeers a lot, but yeah, I have some slight damage to the front wing. It's not helping, that's for sure. I hate that wall art so much, it keeps like respawning after you take it out, like, bro. That was a bit too close. Went into that corner a bit too fast. Grosjean says the fastest lap. And yeah, the top drivers are all already closing in to lap us. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm just super slow. Come on. Bro, I don't care about Mercedes. Like, come on. Come on, Perez is just all over the gearbox. Okay, someone retired. That's kind of good, I guess. Because it's one more position for me. 2 drivers retired, okay. I hope it's my teammate though. So that was Hamilton in the pits. Well, it seems like both McLaren cars are having a really difficult race. Need to pay attention to the track instead of my phone. In a second we will look at who retired. Let's have a look at who retired. It was very end button. Okay. It's a shame for McLaren because qualifying went really well for them. I mean, they qualified P5 and P6, I think. And now one of their drivers is out of the race. Meanwhile, the other one is down in P18. We are soon going to be lapped by front runners. That was a bit too much corner cutting. Okay, Perez is getting left. Okay, Perez damaged his car. We also have Sebastian lapping us. Ferrari and yeah, okay. First 3 went through. Okay, we got Grosjean. That's Perez, unfortunately. Was a yeah. I made a mistake. Unfortunately, I let both Perez and Hamilton through. Oops, I'm getting more blue flags for Hülkenberg. Well, at least no one is bothering me, I guess, in the race. I can just do my own pace. But yeah, this race is a disaster. An absolute disaster. You're already 5 seconds away. Pace difference is crazy. Grosjean once again with the fastest lap. He might actually be a contender for the race win. If things go his way. I don't know if he has a podium so far, I forgot if he has scored any podiums this season. Oh, I need to stop cutting that corner. I'm going to get another drive-through penalty. It looks like Chilton is actually gaining on me, which is a shame. So I very well might be the slowest driver on the track actually. Oh, come on. Wasn't even that bad. My second drive-through penalty. I don't even care, bro. Like, come on. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do the penalty. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, the understeer. And the tires are really... Yeah, they are really worn out. Man, it just doesn't want to turn. And not fantastic. Yeah, let's put this shit in the wall, I don't care. Yeah, retire. So let's see. So Vettel won ahead of Alonso, Grosjean, Raikkonen, Webber, Hülkenberg, Rosberg eventually managed to get up to P7. Then we have Di Resta, Hamilton and Ricciardo. Gutierrez, Sutil, Bottas, Massa down in P14. Perez P15. Maldonado, Charles Pic P17, Bianchi, Chilton, me, Jensen and Vergne. Well, this was an absolute shit show. This was a really bad race. crashed out in qualifying, crashed out at the race after getting 3 penalties. Yeah, it was a very bad race. And yeah, Vettel extends his lead by a lot of points, 31 points, his difference to Hamilton. Raikkonen in third, Alonso, Webber, Rosberg, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Massa, Button, Perez, Maldonado, Vergne, Di Resta, Sutil, Gutierrez, Daniel Ricciardo. Bottas unfortunately overtakes me in the standings with that finishing position, so that is very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm still P19 ahead of the 2 Marussia cars and my teammate, and that's what matters in the end. Red Bull still leads ahead of Mercedes, then we have Lotus, Ferrari, McLaren, Sauber. Sauber is only 1 point away from McLaren. Force India, and then we have Toro Rosso, Williams, Caterham and Marussia for the Constructors Championship. Well, this was a short live. It's been like what, an hour since I started, and I'm already... Well, we are celebrating, but I actually crashed, so... Ay. Yeah, this is the first race where my teammate actually finished ahead of me, I believe. Right? I think so. Yeah, it is the first race. And the second time he out-qualified me. So, I don't think I'm going to start the Canadian Grand Prix. It's... I don't really have time for that. Unfortunately, this race was... I mean, Monaco was really bad. I crashed in qualifying and crashed in the race, so the live is going to be really short. So I apologize for that. Let me just switch back to my other screen. So, yeah, it was a disaster race. I crashed in qualifying, I crashed in the race after getting like 3 penalties for corner cutting. So, yeah, it was a disaster. I think I'm just simply going to end the live. It was for today, and then I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but the day after I think I'm going to do a stream with Need for Speed Most Wanted, and then I don't know, sometimes in the weekend I will continue F1 2013. So yeah, it was a really short live. I apologize, but yeah, my driving was really shit today. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I see you next stream. So bye bye.